Finally. It's finally time. Embrace the light and vanquish the dark. But we must assimilate more power. Hello everyone, GBA049 here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Metroid Prime 2 Echoes in the Metroid Prime Marathon series, episode number 44. What a dazzling, quintessential masterpiece Quadraxis has been. Even though that I, didn't really, allow it to do every attack in its arsenal, but I just wanted to, I don't know, just examine more of its beautiful, beautiful blueprints. But, yeah, looking back at it in hindsight, I probably should have, allowed Quadraxis to, do more of its, familiar Quadraxis stuff. What makes the boss fight so brilliant. Instead of just, skimming straight through the phases. But, enough about that. We're going to go straight back to the Great Temple and obtain our ultimate prize of Illuminoth's highest honor, the light suit. I'm not even gonna go waste any more time just trekking all the way over there, just showing more gameplay on our way back over there or anything like that. Fuck it. I'm going back right now in the silliest way possible. All right. We made it. It's time to be donned the gift of revelation in the light of Aether itself. And Yumos's final line of dialogue. The light of Aether shines from all three temples once more. And yet, dark Aether remains. One energy controller still shines in the darkness, sustaining the world. The Sky Temple, dark shadow of this hollowed place, holds the final energy controller. The greatest and most powerful beast of the Ing keeps guard over what you seek. The 9 keys to the Sky Temple have been hidden in each land of the Dark World. Finding them will be perilous, but I offer you this blessed suit of armor. Energized by the light of Aether itself, its power will help you reach these final keys. May it serve you well in the darkness. I love the animation Yumos does when he just powers up the energy transfer device and just reveals the light suit in front of you. And there's more, and there's more information on the energy control system. Online and active, power flow at full and holding steady. Broadcast power system transmitting to all regions. Light-based system, teleportation system online. There it is, the one and only light suit. My favorite armor in the series, in more ways than one. The design, for one thing, the cutscene. And the centerpiece on the chest. That's a Morbus's eyes right there. And it's also referenced in the concept art of the light suit. Just to show on the victory that you have obtained of successfully slaying the Morbus, and Yumos was there to witness it himself. And that right there was just used to it's literally a badge of honor. They literally used they literally implemented the the symbolic detail of Samus slain and Morbus as a badge of honor, and it's placed onto the light suit. Just adding insult to injury for the Ing race. This is it. This is it. This is where it officially ends for them. You can now ride along beams of light. That speaks so much volume right there. And I absolutely love everything that the light suit provides. I'll get to the details on that. But we will read Yumas's final line of dialogue. The last stronghold of the Ing remains. Seek its 9 keys to gain entry. Once you reach the temple, let nothing stay your hand. It will be done, Yumos. In a breeze. Best part about the light suit is that you can use this to travel through beams of light. Backtracking is absolutely no issue when you have the light suit on, because you can instantly just transport to any energy controller on planet Aether, and just like that. It's like, oh yeah, I seem to have missed a missile expansion or an energy tank in this place. Where is the easiest place for me to take a shortcut back to the area? Energy controller, and just go straight to the area without having to trek through temple grounds or anything of the sort. Or I mean, I appreciate the interconnectivity and whatnot, but this is by far the best way to do it. It's so amazing. All right, so we have 4 locations to choose from: Torvus Bog, Sanctuary Fortress, or Aegon Waste. I always go with Aegon Waste as the first one to take, because it has some very interesting Sky Temple Key placements, and they happen to be located in the Space Pirate region. However, I'm not going to showcase. I'm not going to showcase gameplay of me collecting every single item in the game, just the ones that entertain me the most. And a bunch of it just has to involve with the spider ball tracks. So yeah, we have got the light suit, arrived back to Aegon Waste, and we're just gonna go finish. I'm just gonna go finish the job, and it's gonna be done in just. It's just gonna go absolutely swimmingly. I also really like. I really do like the backshot view of Samus when she exits out of Morph Ball. It's just so sleek. So sleek in design, and also the design of the Morph Ball itself. I mean, the way that it spirals around when you're moving. Oh, it's just so damn cool. And especially when you're forming the boost ball over the Morph Ball, just turns all bright white in color. Oh man. We have essentially ascended into godhood, and literally nothing can destroy us. The best part is, the light suit essentially makes Dark Aether a gigantic safe zone. Let that sink in. Dark Aether, a place that used to kill you, give you so much trouble in the beginning of the game, is now viewed as a comfort zone. You're now finding comfort in Dark Aether because of the amount of light that is radiating through the light suit. The light of Aether is what's making the rest of this mission possible. That's strange. I half expected an ambush from Dark Pirate troopers in that area, but nope. Never mind. There they are, right there. There they are. Use the power of the Annihilator Beam. Whoa! I had absolutely no idea it had a splash damage effect. That's new to me. Note to self: use the I completely forgot what the charge beam combo charge beam shot. He's dead. He's already dead. Just leave him alone. Charge beam shot of the Annihilator beam was called. Okay, not research. Back into inventory screen, movement system, weapons, miscellaneous movement system, weapons. Okay, charge. Okay, beam weapons right here. Annihilator beam. It is called the Disruptor Blast. That's what it's called. Just the absolute genius part about the fact that Dark Aether is now being treated as a as an ordinary planet to you. It's no longer harming you in any way. It's just absolutely amazing. Oh yeah, very exclusive detail with the Dark Visor. You can lock on to ing puddle enemies while they're in puddle form. Not entirely sure why the Dark Visor allows that, but it's something that's kind of niche to its design. Also, probably the most hilarious aspect of the Annihilator Beam is that you can essentially cause ing to commit suicide just from them being distracted by a shiny light. Because, oh look, it's dark, just like me. I'm going to approach it. Worst mistake of my life I've ever made. The Super Beacon. Beacon's energy draws ings into destructive field. When charged with light and dark energy at once, the beacon compels ing to approach it, despite the deadly field of energy it emits. And how stupid are they? And how stupid are they to approach it? They just completely ignore us. Yeah, I guess they really are bright. Because they just walked right into it. Falling straight into your trap. Yep, Dark Aether is a complete non-issue now. Nothing is there to distract you or just interrupt you in this final mission of collecting the Sky Temple keys. I know where all of them are located, so it's perfectly fine. Both of them in Aegon Waste are in the Space Pirate, or what doesn't even feel like, the Space Pirate base. And both of them are very well designed on how to search for them. One of them is painfully obvious, and the other one is ingenious in construct, I gotta say. So let me just like scan the. Nope, leave him alone. I want to get the super crystal scan of my research. It's the exact same thing. That's exact same thing as the as a super beacon, but everyone already knows that. Okay. Let's just gonna go hightail it to the Space Pirate base. While just giving the place more light. A mixture of light and dark. Best of both worlds, two sides of the same coin. Thank you so much, Quadraxis, for making this mission an absolute breeze. What more could I possibly say? Oh, yeah, I forgot to open this up. Alright. Not gonna go get that missile expansion just yet. I have no idea how the hell that Inglet died, or why it died to begin with, but oh well. There we go. Okay, I guess they weren't too distracted, after all. Just jump over that, please. Okay, thank you. Alright, so the first Sky Temple key in Aegon Waste is in the battleground. And in the light world, I pressed the wrong button. Oops. key. No, X. In the central mining station. Here are these dark splinters over here. There's upper blast right down here, so we're gonna try some ing. I missed. Oh, no matter, I got it. Okay, you're really trying to piss me off here. There we go. Oh wait, never mind. There's a beacon over here. I didn't even notice it. Oh, okay. So here is the ingenious part of this Sky Temple key. Very crazy to believe that this room that hosted a battle royale against 6 warrior ing to defend a Dark Temple key to Dark Aegon Wastes also has invisible platforms that lead to the lead to this invisible creature containing the Sky Temple key. I'm not quite sure if it's entirely possible to obtain the Sky Temple key early in the beginning of the game, because one, it will require a lot of resources and energy to, and also you know, patience for one thing, to eventually reach to that point, because there's no safe zones. There's no safe zones to make it, you know, more easier for you. Another piece of research right here. This is a flying ing cache. Flying bearer unit of the ing horde. Creature ingests objects of value to the hive. Only its death will release the object within. Hive? Are you referring to the ing hive or the hive of Dark Aether? Might have been like a misinterpretation or like error in the writing there. The flying cache was bred and trained to be a living storage unit. It employs a limited stealth field that renders it unseen to most enemies. The fact that the creature must be killed to obtain the object it stores is of little consequence to the ing. Little consequence to the ing, and yet it's almost like as if that the ing want us to clear this mission. Little consequence again is like, oh no. It's like, and don't worry about it. He's invisible. No one can see it. He gets destroyed. Oh no, someone stole the Sky Temple key. What? Oh, that's not good. One of nine needed to open the Sky Temple. Alright, that's Sky Temple key number 1 of 9. Alright, so the next one is located in the area where we fight the inglets in a U-shaped U-shaped room, and on the left side is an ammo station. Oh yeah, the best part about okay, one amazing feature about the light suit that is only referenced in the inventory screen. Even toxic water can be traversed. The light suit makes you fully capable to completely adapt to Dark Aether's toxic environment. The air, the water, even the creatures even the creatures, aka the Ing Storm, are completely immune to you. You are immune to everything Dark Aether like throws at you. You are just an unstoppable force to be reckoned with by the Ing, and there's nothing left they can do. However, Phazon still can. You are still susceptible to Phazon damage, which theoretically could suggest that Dark Aether in and of itself is a weak strain of Phazon energy. The source is far more powerful than the result. ink storm particles in this one area, in a pool of venom. Use the dark visor to find the to find the ink flying cache. Bust it open. I'm surprised I missed. And that's every Sky Temple key in Aegon Waste. There's one more thing that we can get in here, and that is the Sonic Boom Charge Beam combo ability for the Annihilator Beam. It's extremely busted, but expensive to use because it both uses 30 Light Beam ammo and Dark Beam ammo just to shoot one Charge Beam blast. Not gonna go waste any more time just trying to find the item, because it takes a while. Actually, no, it's literally right next door. Hold on a second. First of all, let me restore my ammunition. All right, finally made it back over here. Infested with Dark Talon Metroids, but that's of little to no issue whatsoever. Curious to see what the Annihilator Beam would do against the... Oh, God. Can only be accessed with the screw attack. And there we go. We got the Sonic Boom. Kind of a generic name, but I call it the Imploder. Because look what it does to the freaking wall. It's like shattered glass for that ridiculous effect from this weapon. Annihilator Beam, such an aptly named weapon. Because once you have the Imploder equipped, it's essentially what you do to your enemies. Destroy from the outside and destroy from the outside and the inside, and they're just completely obliterated and erased from the very fabric of existence, which is fucking satisfying. Oh yeah, I also forgot. In this pool of venom right here, we get a power bomb expansion. I'm gonna go take that too. Gonna be very helpful by the time we're gonna go deal with Emperor Ing's Chrysalis form and its 11 weak points. Solid, not solid. You're confusing. It's not solid. It's solid. It's not solid. It's neither. It's confusing. Dark visor, kill these guys. Oops. Fell down a little too far there. I really do like the thick purple sludge effect of sliding off your visor when you exit out of the toxic water. Very nice detail. Okay, so regarding my reasonings on why I dislike Rabbid Luigi's take on him claiming that the Sky Temple Key segment in Metro Prime 2 Echoes is a bad case of backtracking in video games, and he had the nerve to place it on number 2. I respectfully disagree for a number of reasons. He himself states that if you are backtracking to an earlier section, it does help if your character has new abilities or weapons to make progress more streamlined, which is fantastically well put. Because yes, which is fantastically well put in all the right reasons. Because yes, it is always satisfying to revisit an area that used to kill you, and you know, I might as well just like read the entire paragraph on my phone because I'm really struggling a lot right here. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so this is the main reason, which is fantastic, well said already. Since yes, it is very much satisfying to navigate through a previous area with relative ease, therefore giving that sense of I'm unstoppable to the player, especially when the area used to be incredibly dangerous at the point you were in earlier in the game. The fact that Rabbid Luigi stated this in the beginning and had the nerve to call Prime 2 Sky Temple's Key segment an example of an example for bad backtracking really bothers me, and it completely contradicts everything that he said about backtracking potentially being good when it's done right. Because that's exactly what the light suits, because that's exactly what the light suit provides. Dark Aether, think about this for a second. A pure evil planet that's hazardous to the core, that gave you so much trouble in the beginning, is now essentially treated as a giant safe zone. You're now finding comfort in the place because the atmosphere is no longer a threat to you. And all of that was completely glossed over in favor of, I don't enjoy Echoes as much because it tries too hard to impress, and in revisiting the Dark World for scattered keys is a waste of my time. So yeah, that's my reason. Anyway, last example. No, seriously, that's it. That is literally his entire take, and also the entire segment of him explaining on why he dislikes the on why he thinks that the Sky Temple Key segment is a bad case of backtracking, especially in a Metroidvania. Well, first of all, Metroid games have all sorts of backtracking. Metroid Prime has it. This game has it quite a bit. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption has it to an extent. Metroid Other M is absolutely fucking notorious with backtracking, and I seriously cannot believe what the hell they did to butcher the fucking save station. It's the most basic and blessed feature. It just had to be butchered in the worst way imaginable. I don't know why. I can't imagine why they just did that, but they just did it anyway. Fuck you, Sakamoto, for just making that into an idea. I don't know why. And in my honest opinion, I thoroughly believe that that the Sky Temple Key segment is very well designed, specifically because of how much freedom the game gives you to to access every single area in the entire game with all the weapons and abilities that you've acquired thus far, immediately after defeating Quadraxis. The biggest point in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. Once you defeat Quadraxis, everything opens up for you. There is so much to do, so much to take care of, and there's nothing to stand your way. You are an unstoppable force, and the Ing have basically given up by this point. And you're just making all this possible because of all the wisdom and combat abilities that the Luminoth bestowed upon you. And the best part about all this is that since that you're now using every single weapon and tool that the Champion of Aether A-Cool has used to get incredibly far to at least try to access oops, I forgot to get that. Forgot to extend the device here. To at least try to get somewhere in the Sky Temple Key collecting with the help of her warriors that give you hints on where the keys are located, albeit in a very less integrated way possible, but the way that the game okay, I'm actually getting a little bit too far ahead of myself here. Sorry about that. Okay, so yes, with every ability that you've acquired from A-Cool, the Champion of Aether, you are the new champion. You are branded as the new Champion of Aether, and you are basically a warrior of sunlight. Sun bros, everyone. Praise the sun, or praise the light of Aether, because Aether does not have a sun. It's just the most badass feeling you could ever. It's just the most badass feeling you could ever have in a Metroid game. Just having all this power, all this limitless power and opportunity to just get the job done at any time, because the Luminoth have absolutely nothing to worry about by this point. You are taking care of business by yourself, and all that they have to do is just wait for you to succeed in your mission. So much to the point that by the end of the game, Umos was comfortable enough to awaken all of the rest of the Luminoth that were in stasis. He woke everyone up. He woke everyone up because he believed. He had faith. Yumos has faith, has so much faith in Samus Aran to get the job done. Because there's nothing for them to fear. We are his answered prayer. We made it all. We made it all possible. And Yumos did, and Yumos and the rest of his people did the best they could to just, like, place some breadcrumbs. That is just the most symbolic and just fucking beautiful thing ever in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. It's a revelation. You're witnessing revelation unfold before your very eyes. Carrying the torch and just making things so piss easy. That's why I love it. That's why I love the, that's why I absolutely love the Sky Temple Key segment. I mean, some people, like, tend to, you know, tend to state that, it is, that it could have been designed a little bit better to, make it easier for players to, make it easier for players to, be helped, guided to exactly where the to exactly where the locations of the keys are found, because let me just try to, there's more notes I wrote down on here, because Kynan Pearson, one of the designers of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, feels like that it really could have, like, been implemented better. He dislikes the Sky Temple Key collecting segment in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes because he feels like that it could have been designed better. To which I agree, because for one thing, the the flying Ing cache pods can only be discovered with the dark visor. And once you reach the point of you know, being in the exact spot of where the key would be located, there is barely any indication at all, aside from Akul's testaments at the Hall of the Honored Dead, well, the dark version of it anyway, hinting locations of where each of the Luminoth warriors' corpse is held. And each of the warriors' corpses hints the spot of where the Sky Temple Key is located. The problem that I have, like a small problem that I have with the with this segment in the game is the fact that once you reach a supposed dead end in this mission, normally the player would be inclined to think that they would have to, like, exit out of there because there's nothing, exit out of there because it just has nothing for some reason. The game really should, like, make it a little bit more obvious at some point in time to like inform the player that they need to use the dark visor to find these Sky Temple keys. Because I was on that exact same boat when I eventually got to this point in the game, because it was something that I had to fiddle around with and figure out myself. Which is a bit of a problem, but it's not really that huge to the point of where the segment is extremely flawed. It's interesting and very cool to, no pun intended, I swear, that was not a pun. That was not a pun from just for Luminoth and all that. It is very cool to discover these sorts of things for yourself. But I really feel like that the game should make it a little bit more obvious, not too obvious to the point of where it feels like that it just kind of alters in, like, the game's story or anything like that. It's just the way that it's just a little feature. Oh yeah, and speaking of feature, let's go to the Bridge of Sanctuary Fortress to not only get a power bomb expansion, but to take a look at something that's pretty damn unique. Pretty damn unique in design, which is kind of a very obscure and not well you know, obvious hint that a key is located there. Though it does get kind of annoying when the hit system just keeps on repetitively telling you to, oh look, you collected another key. Put it back, bitch. Like every single time. It's like, yeah, thanks for the reminder. I'm on it. I got the turret. Up there. There. And here. There we go. Whew. Good thing I can cancel it. Last remaining Sanctuary Fortress lore. Twilight. Actually, no, that's not the last one. I'm missing the one with the Aegon Falls. What few remain gathered in the Great Temple. There, all but Eumos, the last sentinel of Aether, entered into a life-preserving stasis. There they would remain, to be released once the Aang were destroyed, or to sleep forever. His people safe, Eumos prepared for the last terrible assault. In the silence of the Great Temple, he prayed for salvation, for deliverance from the terror of the Aang. Ask and you shall receive, Eumos. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. Esger's Testament. Ekul trying to send me back to Aether that I might get reinforcements. Both cadres have been attacked, devastated. The Ying followed me. They came, wearing the skin of beasts. I gave them a good fight, yet I have failed. May I redeem my honor in the next life. Here, at the fortress entrance, I breathe my last. Moment of sorrow over. A very interesting detail regarding the Ing storage flying cache units. You can actually see them, see their silhouettes with the dark visor on light Aether. Which is very, very, very interesting for one particularly good reason. It's in another dimension, invisible there. And it's somehow connected to the light world of where its very presence can be seen on light Aether as well, but not in physical form. Its very presence is seen in light Aether, but you can't grasp it. Like the perception of this this detail is extremely fascinating, because you're basically seeing it invisible in both dimensions. That right there, just like a wow, oh wow moment for players to grasp for themselves. Therefore, just making them think as like, wait a second, I want to see what this thing looks like on the other side. Maybe it's in dark Aether, and then by the time when they see that, they find a key. Maybe that's what the designers in Metro Prime 2 Echoes were going for at the time. But the fact that a very interesting detail is the only hint that you get. Well, no, okay, that's a lie. The only okay, one of the only hints that you get in to find the rest of the temple keys is a little bit ambitious, but it helps a little bit, but not completely. Speaking of help completely, Ink Smashers are gone, but just replace it by a far more efficient security system via the res bit. Uh-oh. Oh my god! I thought you would die. Oh, never mind, it did die. I did not want to get infected by a virus while trying to annihilate that thing. Oh my god, those things are ruthless. There's another thing I didn't get. 1, the map, and 2, a missile expansion that I can now get via traveling through the light beams. Well, not to be confused with the weapon light beam. Just a slight ascension to the upper part of this room. All that it contains is a missile expansion. And the entrance to a sanctuary fortress and temple grounds leads you to an energy tank. I am going to, I do actually plan to dedicate this episode to item collecting and whatnot, because hence the title, Victory Road. Road to Victory, to collect every single item that I missed in the game, and also collect the Sky Temple keys. But I'm not gonna collect every single Sky Temple key in the game just yet. I'm gonna go save that for I'm gonna go save that for the next episode or so. And besides, one of the best enemies in the entire series has yet to be greeted by us after we disturb it from its eternal slumber. I have a wide, gigantic smile in case you didn't know already. Watch Drone, my beloved. I cannot wait to see you. I'm gonna go save you, the best for last. Just for you, little buddy. Gonna be honest, the room of where you encounter the Dark Ink Smasher is extremely fucking disturbing. Probably because that the very moment when you approach anywhere near its spot in the room, it reawakens. And if you don't have the power bombs, they're let me just scan it for a bit. Why would you approach directly to me? Oh, there he is right there. He's inactive right there. Dark Ink Smasher. Darkling possessed assault drone. Mechanoid target enhanced by ink possession. Target has Darkling weakness to light energy as well. Once the Ing discovered they could possess intelligent machines, the mighty Ink Smashers were top priority targets for the Horde. The drones retain all of their attacks. Shockwave, fists, and missile launchers. It uses an energy shield in battle that can be adjusted to protect against a variety of beam weapons. The shield can be overloaded by opposite polarity beams. I forgot to look at the guy's model because, oh my lord. It's, I know that it has a more darker hue, but you can see the possession in their eyes. It's just very, very unsettling. Go down here, and then he just awakens. And there he is. I'm curious, how much does the freaking imploder do on you? Quite a bit, but not enough to suffice to destroy the... Ouch. Sunburst, on the other hand, ought to annihilate you. Ouch. Yeah, that definitely did. Oh yeah, the funny canisters. Unit is part of a reactor maintenance system. These servo mechanisms continue to function. Barely. Radiation levels and exposure to local atmosphere has severely impaired their ability to function. Continued exposure will lead to shutdown. It's completely unnecessary to have that as part of the scan text, but it's still pretty silly anyway. Oh yeah, look at that. Dark lights. That's something you don't. It's something you never see. Danger meters increasing. Ouch! I'm going blind. All right, restore our ammo right there. I mean, it certainly did something to the Ink Smasher, but it didn't do enough because once again, it's dark and yeah, you know the rest. Kirby enemy? Kirby enemy? Nah, he's gone. Okay, we're good. All right, next enemy. Ing larva swart. Never mind. Whew. Right through this tunnel. Gotcha. Ing larva swarm. Large pack of hunting infants. Not to be confused with Ing storms. Swarm is largely harmless. Infants will avoid bright light when possible. Except they're just hightailing straight directly into it. So that's a lie. Ing larvae travel in swarms for protection. They are weak with no real defenses or attacks. The few that make it to adulthood are quite cunning and vicious. The only animations are the liquid debris just seeping off the edges of their bodies, if you can even call it that. Who would want to know the life cycle of a freaking Ing? Not the brightest tool in the shed, are you? Object analysis complete. Target is part of a dark energy processing system. Power from these globes is transferred to other parts of the hive. That's it. This is the same scan entry as the one in Light Aether. That's a lot of dark God. Maybe I probably shouldn't have let this planet bleed, because the horizon in the pit is even worse. But it still looks cool. Yeah. Anyway. Let's just go get that temple. Let's just go get the Sky Temple key over here. And pass by the rest of the dark breeds. Okay, never mind. You're unlucky, you're unlucky, you're unlucky, you're unlucky. I could barely see where I was going. Curious. Nah, I can't see it all the way over there. A completely different sound effect when you're touching the bright dark light device. Dark light device. That's a funny name. Okay, you know what? I don't give a shit. Oops. That only just makes it visible. Hey. Give me your freaking lunch money, pal. That was supposed to be the imploder, but oh well. Got it anyway. Why did they have to change the freaking, you know, audio jingle of collecting a Sky Temple, of collecting a Dark Temple key in the trilogy? I just hope that if there ever will be a Metroid Prime 2 Echoes remastered, I really hope that they don't retain the unnecessary audio changes that the Metroid in the Metroid Prime trilogy. It just ruins the. It just ruins the, I guess you could say, the immersion, but also removes the impact that the original, is far superior with. In case if you're ever curious to take a look of what the... Dear God. Just take a look. That deals a lot of damage, actually. I want to experiment more on that. Do it again. Oh my God. Yeah, let's just take care of this guy. I'll take care of this guy with a power bomb. Yeah, go back to bed, you little bum. Big lug. I discovered this before it even got to this point in the game. This is my very first, the very first Sky Temple key that I ever acquired, and when I destroyed this thing, I was like, what in the hell is that? A key of some kind. When I pick it up, it says, Sky Temple key acquired. What? Like, it was such an awe-inspiring moment for me that I just wanted to know more. It created like, the sense of motivation for me is like, there's more to this game than I thought. There's more to this game. I want to know more about these keys. Like when, when is the, when does the time arrive of when I like eventually get to this part of the mission? I was so excited for that. So the fact that this is the only Sky Temple key that you can get early in the game, that right there, can can at least somewhat help to give the player an easier idea on how to obtain the Sky Temple keys and what you need to do to get them. Because I noticed that I was at a dead end. I was like, there's got to be something in here. Let me just like check every visor, and then boom, there it was right in front of me. What is that? It's that sort of thing. It's that sort of thing in I guess you can say unintentional game design that just really motivates a player to like want to get a better understanding on what it is they have picked up and when they will like learn more about them. I mean, sure, the design of the Sky Temple key, like concept is kind of niche and a little bit obscure at some points, but looking looking more in depth into this, it's well made in its own structure, because it's all about the discovery. Like, just uncover more of this, uncover more of the secrets. It's like, want to know more. It's a treasure hunt, basically. I always interpret the Sky Temple key segment as a treasure hunt. Just excavating every nook and cranny, leave no stone unturned. And you're free to go wherever you want at any time, at any place. With the power of light. You know, for the remainder of this episode, I'm going to go showcase some of my absolute favorite item pickups to collect in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. This one, starting with in Sanctuary Fortress. First things first, let me disassemble this Ing Smasher real quick. Just gonna go see if, like, how much damage the Imploder will deal on you, sir. Oh my god. You just fucking vaporized that bastard. He's never coming back. Experiment more with the freaking charge beam combos, seriously. This is the only bad bad segment in this puzzle, because these things really do push you back far. A little bit flick of the thumb, and there you go, you got it. But man, that segment right there is particularly frustrating because of the timing that you need to do, and the positioning that requires to, like, just, you know, get to the top. It's the same issue with the Spider Guardian. but it's a bit troublesome. This is too, but not that, but not that much. There we go. Was I being sucked in by the phazon or something? I don't know. One of the designers of the Spider-Ball track puzzles in Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, Kynan Pearson, he clearly had a lot of fun designing a bunch of these rooms just to get a single missile expansion and whatnot. But I'd have to say that this is probably my second or third favorite Spider-Ball puzzle in the game. My absolute favorite one would have to be the one in Torvus Bog, like the light aether version of the Dark Torvus Arena, of where it leads to absolutely nothing. But at the very top, the very freaking roof of Torvus Bog's biome is an energy tank lying in wait for you to snag. And it requires a lot of effort to get up there. But in the original game of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, there is a particularly irritating camera bug that randomly occurs when you're in a specific spot in that segment, and it's. I mean, yes, it has been fixed in Metroid Prime Trilogy, but they really should have fixed that in this game. It only happened once, but once is way too many times because it's something that's it's a bit of a problem. Because I'll get to the details right away, but I'll get to the exact details on what exactly happens in that puzzle. So be right back for a moment. As you can finally destroy these rotted trees. Very creative way to get that missile expansion, I have to say. However, there's another item that really stands out to me. Oh man, discovering this and figuring this out when I was a kid was one of my fondest memories that I have, and one of my fondest memories I have in this game is wait, hold on a second. There's a platform over there. Through the portal device station. How do I get over there? And then by the time I get the screw attack, is oh, I see. I'm supposed to time my jump. Time my jump and land on that platform, and there's an energy tank at the end. That is very well thought out. Second best energy tank acquisition puzzle in the game. The other one is right over here, which is going to be the very last thing I do before I call this episode quits. Bear in mind with me, it is going to be quite long, just like this episode and like the other episodes combined in this series, but I really don't give a shit. And there's times that I try to cut down the duration of my videos, but it's hard when you're really, really, really enjoying the game that you're playing. You can relate to that, can you? That echoing effect from the enemies and everything else is just so damn good. Anyway, here is the absolute best Spider-Ball puzzle in the trilogy. Observe. I just really, really, really love the fact on how high up you actually get just to get this one item. Though, be wary of the Sporb. Absolutely no problem. I saved that especially just for you. Yeah, my next, in my next playthrough of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, particularly if I ever decide to do a hyper mode difficulty run, I'm definitely going to use the charge beam combos more often. They are so much fun. Too bad the sunburst just won't reach the same standard. Okay, hope for the best. Fingers crossed, brain hemispheres crossed, everything else crossed, please. Oh wait, never mind, it's on the other side, I forgot about that. Okay. Okay. Don't give me that weird ass camera bug. I'm begging you. I want the front view, not the back view, when I'm going across these devices. Here it is. Whew. Okay, we're good. It didn't show the back. It didn't show the back view of the camera, where you can't see a damn thing where you're going. Like, you basically had to like climb all the way up to the top completely blind. You have no idea, and you can't like see yourself because you're seeing the back part of the wall. That happened once, and it was severely irritating. Don't know how it happened, but it just did. Anyway, there we go. The energy tank. Best energy tank to acquire in the series. Whee! Yeah, it's pretty freaking high up. Not as high up as the Erie. No, sorry. Holy fucking shit. I have found a new passion for the Echo Visor. Dude, it's just so damn cool. Samus was very disinterested. I was like, okay, yeah, I got the Sky Temple key. What's next? I am loving this. Holy shit. How did I not experiment more with the freaking technology of the Echo Visor? This is so cool. I hardly ever used it, but I'm mad. I'm mad that I did not use this visor as much as I should, just to see how amazing it looks. Oh, it's so fucking cool. Can you imagine fighting boss fights with this? Oh wait, never mind. You can. It's called Dark Samus, the final phase of Dark Samus. I want to see what the Emperor Ring looks like. Oh, that'll be so cool. Can't wait. I know I'm prolonging this video, but holy shit. I love this game even more than what I already did. Just fucking look at this. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll stop playing around with my new toy, okay? I'll save the game. That's like I at least tried to promise. Alright. So that'll have to include the end of this episode of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, episode number 44 in the Metroid Prime Marathon series. Hope to see you again in the next one where we will collect the rest of the Sky Temple keys. And I will honestly collect the rest of the items on my own, honestly. Because, well, there's a lot of them that I skipped, and that would just honestly, like extend the next video by a little bit too much. So let me just skip straight up, just skip straight to the point and collect the rest of the Sky Temple keys while examining a couple things in the Sky Temple grounds. You know, say hi to the watch drone, and then just go straight to the finale. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. So got some business to take care of, and just got some business to take care of on my hands right now. But by collecting every single item off screen, and yeah, that'll conclude the end of the end of this episode. Hope to see you again in the next one. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you later. It's GBA049 signing out, going offline, and see you next mission. And I will use the Echo Visor a lot more often, believe you me. Holy shit. I almost cried when I just saw everything around me in Torvus Bog. Seriously. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.